I can detach anyone from my life like this. And people would look at that and look at it as very, very cold. Right?
Yes.
But
Do you ever feel as though you get out of alignment, like things happen, and I know, I mean, you live a pretty good life, but I know that, you know, things happen that are beyond our control, like things that happen heartbreak-wise, and if you ever do get there, what do you do in those situations? Because having full alignment is awesome, but every now and then something comes and you're just like, that shifted something.
the more you decide to do bigger impact things in this world, the bigger these things come in, you know? So it doesn't, in that sense, it doesn't get easier. In the sense of being more conscious in terms of how we deal with these situations, that's the part that gets easier. So when you say out of alignment, I guess when I feel out of alignment could be, let's say, for example, like when I go out to India, for example, I because maybe I still haven't been out there enough times to actually understand how to balance out my diet. When I mean curries every single day and all this type of stuff, I feel very out of alignment. I feel everything's very heavy, and I just feel like, oh, I don't. And so that again is awareness. So if anything like that happens, then it'll be like 1 day of that, then 2 days of that, and it's like, I really can't take any more of that. That's awareness. So then I'll be back out again. So this thing again, through time, last year it could be that I could be out of alignment for 3 days. The year before, I did 2 days. Now I feel it's 1 day, now it's a half a day, you know? So the same thing is when you talk about like heartbreak and things like that, you know, relationships, communication. You know, does it affect you? This human form will feel it, right? And this is the thing as well with conscious people. The more conscious you become, you'll find actually, until you get to a certain point, and I'll explain what I mean by that. While you're awakening to consciousness, you are a very hard person to deal with. You need to understand that. You're an extremely hard person to deal with. Because you don't react like the average person. And people are looking for that response and react. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
The average, if you go out with the average person out there, they don't get it. So when they don't get it, it creates more grief and more frustration than it does. But you're like, but I'm more awakened. Why does it seem so hard, right? And that's why it is. It's because you are becoming more kind and becoming more ways of non-reacting, becoming better at letting go and detaching, which the average person doesn't get. It doesn't make sense. You mean, what do you mean? That's it. You don't love me or something? You know, it's like that. But it's like, no, I love you. That's why I want to set you free. It's like, what do you mean? That doesn't make any sense at all. You know, it becomes more of an argument then. You know, and so those are the common challenges on the shifts of consciousness. Okay. To a point where then you decide, actually, I'm going to let go of all of that too. It sounds very, I don't know, the normal person won't be able to get this. Is that I can detach anyone from my life like this. And people would look at that and look at it as very, very cold. Right?
Yes.
But it's taken a long time to practice that, and the reason why is because I give myself enough love to be able to do that. Nobody, it doesn't matter who it is or how close they are to me. Nobody has the right to take a minute or a second of my happiness away from me. You're there, family member, whatever, you're there going, as it, wait there, let me just go that way first. Yeah, you carry on. Okay, I'm just going that way first. Right. I can check back on you. I check back. Still there? Okay, I'll stay here. Yeah. I check back. Oh, I think there's some realization, and it happens. There's some realization that happens because they look at that. They're like, "Wait there, what's going on?" Then they internalize and they figure out. Some people they figure out. Then they smile. Okay, hey, hello, how's it going? You know. But it's only because, like I said, we all understand. Your love starts from self-love. If I care for this enough, I have so much love to give. If I'm frustrated if I'm allowing you to frustrate me, there's no way I can give you love. So I'm not going to let that happen first. You see? So I think that I don't get into that situation because the moment it's there, I'm away. But it takes practice. But when you practice and you see the effect of it, that's when you realize, oh, this is a much easier way of living. The barrier that most people are, you don't dare to practice it because you're fearful of what the outcome may be or what other people may think and how it will turn out.